Well, they may have hit the top on Wednesday, but the Blues know this title race will go to the final hurdle. And they come into this game at Nottingham Forest, back in second once again, following Arsenal's earlier win at Aston Villa. As Grealish is fouled as he plays the ball forward, and it's a free kick to the Blues on the left-hand side. Challenged by Aurier that brought Grealish down. Aurier immediately apologises. Laporte, Rodri, Haaland, Diaz all waiting to time their runs. It'll be an out-swinging cross from Foden. There's a tangle in the area. City say that has to be a penalty. Laporte goes straight up to Graham Scott and says that's a penalty kick. It was a tug of an arm. I don't think it was quite enough for a penalty myself. And indeed, I don't think VAR do either. Diaz plays it out wide again. Foden has it, and into the gap towards the advancing Rodri. Rodri back to Foden. Foden in the penalty area. Good chance for City. Ball is with Grealish. Grealish, great shot, but it was blocked. And in the end, Forest scoop it away and out for a throw. So the first attempt on target is a City attempt. It's from Jack Grealish, and I think it's the leg of Worrell that gets in the way just in front of the goalkeeper and stops the ball from going into the back of the net. Guardiola out of his technical area, walking up and down the line sagely with his hand on his chin as Forest give the ball away again, and City straight into possession once more. Gundogan tried to play it forward, but there was a late challenge on Grealish. It was a high challenge as well by Worrell. He's going to get a yellow card, Worrell. I think it is just about a bookable offence and nothing more, but it wasn't pretty from Worrell. Walker midway inside the Forest half, goes out wide to Foden. Foden up against Renan Lodi, plays it in field. City have it with Walker, back it goes to Foden again. Foden's done well, he's got beyond Lodi. Can he get beyond Colback? He helps it on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne pops it into the area, it's cleared by Aurier. Little bit last ditch again from Forest. Bernardo Silva picks up the loose one, plays a curling ball in. Haaland tries to get to it. De Bruyne keeps it alive. On it goes to Haaland. Haaland can't get it out from under his feet, and Forest get it away, but only just. This is a complete, total domination from City, but it's still 0-0. Grealish taking on Aurier down the left-hand side as he looks at it. Grealish, that is. On it goes to De Bruyne, whose shot is wide. And maybe an indication that the Blues are getting a little frustrated, because even though they've dominated, and even though they've had the ball for almost the entire match, they've still not had one really clear-cut opening. Strangely, the statistics suggest 6 attempts to 2, but the Forest attempts have been fairly forgettable as Grealish is tackled, but it breaks for Haaland. Haaland to Gundogan. Haaland on the edge of the D, lays it back to Rodri. Rodri now goes out to the right. De Bruyne pops it into the area, and there's a header wide. Rodri. That's the best chance City have fashioned. A cross into the area. Rodri got beyond the defender who was supposed to be marking him, but he glanced his header about a metre wide of the post. And that is the clearest opening City have had. Foden now comes forward for City. Now it's on the right-hand side with Bernardo Silva down the right wing. Bernardo Silva into Gundogan. Gundogan back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries the shot, and it's just beyond the post. I think, just for a second, Bernardo Silva wondered if that was going in. I think one or two City players thought it might be going in as well. Into the possession of Foden and De Bruyne and Foden, and now Rodri just inside the Forest half. On it goes to Ilkay Gundogan, into the gap for Grealish. Grealish into the penalty area. Little cross in, wins another City corner. 85% possession. 8 attempts, according to the statistics, none of them on target. But anyway, it's a corner to City. It'll be an out-swinging ball. Foden will clip it in. Delivery is deep, and Forest get it away. Only as far as Grealish on the edge of the area. Grealish into the penalty area, forced away from goal. Plays a good ball. Bernardo Silva hits it into the back of the net. Bernardo Silva lashing the left foot drive into the roof of Keylor Navas's net. Well, the intricacies give way to a thunderous wallop from the edge of the D. Grealish had it on the edge of the area after Forest had cleared the corner, and he just tapped it in field, and Bernardo Silva first time lashed it into the roof of the net. A wonder strike into the roof of the net from Bernardo Silva, and it is Forest 0, City 1, and it was only a matter of time, and finally City do have their rewards for this dominating display. Ederson on to Walker. Walker facing his own goal will have to go back to Ederson, and Ederson will have to thump it long. Good pressure from Forest. Up it goes towards Haaland, and he's won it. And Gundogan, and now Foden. I think he's probably offside. Foden's going through, and Haaland won't get to it anyway. And it goes out for a corner, and the flag didn't go up. Foden was trying to square it to Haaland. He didn't, and it was tapped away by Felipe. Foden comes in field, and on it goes to Rodri. Rodri towards the edge of the area, clips it in towards Haaland, and it's headed out by Felipe for another corner. They're sixth of the match. Forest haven't had any yet. De Bruyne pops it in, and it's 2-0. No! How did that not go in? Goodness me, Laporte should have scored. My word, it was a free header, and he headed it straight at Navas. Well, had he got it either side of Navas, it was 2-0. But he hit it straight at Navas, and by the look of Navas's reaction, it hit him in the unmentionables. Well, he should have scored. He knows it. Foden now. Walking pace. Goes back to Walker. Back to Foden again. Foden. Walker took a defender away, but Foden held on to it. De Bruyne now. And Walker again. Crossing position. Drills it in. Great ball. Goodness me, that was a beautiful ball. 2 or 3 City players in and around it. It's Gundogan who's maybe a half a foot away from it. City fans behind the goal in great voice, as indeed they should be, but it's still only 1-0, and at 1-0 anything can happen. City win it back again on the halfway line, but it's a Forest throw just beyond the halfway line, and it's taken quickly. Felipe plays it forward straight to Rodri. The chase is on for Haaland. Oh, and he'll get to it. Haaland, one-on-one. Was he brought down by Worrell? Referee says he wasn't. Referee says no foul. Well, Haaland was through on goal. He was about to hit a shot. He got caught by Worrell. It might have been a tangle of legs. It might have been an accident. But he did stop Haaland going forward. Haaland immediately turned and said that has to be a penalty or a red card or something. But referee Graham Scott said no. And VAR couldn't rule on it because it was just outside the area. City coming forward with Foden. Foden inside, hits the shot. Navas parries. Haaland hits the bar. Haaland hits it over. Oh, my word. Well, if you'd have put your mortgage on him and you'd probably thought it was safe, you'd have just lost your house. Haaland's just missed a sitter. The ball came through. Foden smashed it goal-bound. Navas couldn't hold it. Haaland hit the first one against the bar, and then he had a sitter on the rebound, and he skied it. Walker looking to try and cross the ball. He plays it in field to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into the penalty area he goes. Now Walker. Walker wide on the right-hand side. Cross is blocked. Walker will get to the loose one. Heads it on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne outside the area. Helps it on to Walker again. Walker to Foden. Foden on the half-turn. In a shooting position. Gives it to Grealish there. And back it goes to Rodri. Foul on Grealish. Beautiful position. Can go either way, De Bruyne here. There's a hush around the City ground. We all know that this could be the moment that Forest are sunk once and for all. Gundogan! Good save, Navas. It did look as though it was going to be De Bruyne, but it was just a decoy. And Gundogan hit it well. The concentration was not perhaps at its most, from the wall at least. The Nottingham Forest supporters trying to turn a losing position into a 1-1 scoreline by urging their players to get the ball forward. 6.5 minutes to go. Forest definitely being a bit braver, definitely committing more forward, and they're making good progress here. Into the penalty area they go, and it's turned in by Chris Ward. Oh my goodness, I've said it for so long, we all felt it. Anyone watching this game, the number of missed chances that City have spurned, and Nottingham Forest, with their first attempt on target in the match, have made it 1-1. 5th minute of added time. Ederson hits it, but the referee sounds his whistle, and it is a huge day in the title race. The final score, Nottingham Forest 1, City 1.